welcome to We Used to Live Together. I'm Hannah.
I'm Kris.
And we used to live together. This is our fun, silly podcast where we discuss not only the complexities of living with roommates, but also recent trends, pop culture, and everything in between.
That's right. This is episode 2 of our little side project, this creative outlet. But before we get to our main event, what's good, my dude? How you doing?
Things are good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just the usual. Just working.
Chilling, vibing, making that money. Doesn't it suck that we have to go to work?
Yeah.
We have to, wake up every morning, we get ready, we get into our little cars, drive to our little jobs, do our little things that we do to make our little monies, to pay our little bills.
Big bills.
Doesn't that suck?
It really sucks.
Why?
I had a thought this morning when I got in and sat down at my desk. I was literally here not even 12 hours ago.
Yeah, it sucks that when you get off work, you're just counting down the hours to when you have to go to bed because you have to wake up.
Yeah, and do it all again.
Yeah, it's why?
Well, we love it.
Anyway, I'm doing great.
What did you do this weekend?
Great question. I watched this movie called About Time. I'm not sure if you've heard of it.
Yes.
It wasn't my first time watching it. It was my second time watching it. But the first time, because it came out in 2016 or whenever it came out. 2013.
It was earlier.
2013. And I watched it then, and I hadn't watched it since then. So this was my second rewatch. And the first time I remember just loving it, just really, really connecting with the father-son. Can't relate. I'm sorry. Christ. No, the father-son relationship is beautiful in that movie.
It is.
Christ. Oh my God.
Do you need a tissue?
Anyway, that relationship, I think is my favorite part of the movie. Even though I think it's labeled as a rom-com, romance.
Rom-com. A rom-com.
So I watched it again because, the reason I wanted to rewatch it is because to see if it was still holds up to the first viewing, and because the father-son relationship also inspired the father-son relationship, which I want to write about in my novel.
Oh.
Yeah, so more on that later, but
a little teaser.
Yeah. So the father-son relationship, that inspired that relationship in my own novel. So I wanted to rewatch it and see hey, does this still hold up? So spoiler, it does, because it destroyed me.
Aww.
I was a wreck.
It's a beautiful movie.
It's really good.
I mean,
there were some ethically problematic issues with in the beginning, the first third of it. I feel like he's just gaslighting this girl. When going back in time and changing stuff so that she likes him. But but overall, once you get past that and the second third and the third of the movie, really good. You've seen it?
Yes, multiple times.
And you have?
Yes.
Oh, did you?
I went and purchased it on DVD.
Not.
I own it on DVD. That's how much I loved it.
Perfect.
And I think I saw it in the theaters at least 3 times.
Wow, so you really liked it?
Yes, and I love the soundtrack.
Oh, I should listen to the soundtrack. Yeah. Okay. What did you do this weekend?
This weekend was pretty chill. My brother-in-law, John, is watching Harry Potter for the first time.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so we finished
Didn't you do this with Danny too?
Yeah.
Just all the brothers.
We just have to educate all of them.
Perfect.
We watched 5, so now we just have the last
5 is the one where Harry has really good hair, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's his best hair.
Yeah.
Because the other ones, he just has the long, shaggy.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I never really paid attention to his
sorry.
hair, but
that's not why people watch that movie.
I guess you have a point. But yeah, it was good.
That's
then
fun.
I got to see one of my good friends.
Yeah.
And then football Sunday.
Oof.
which we'll get into.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just get into it. Honestly, today's episode. We're gonna be reviewing the Eras tour. Some of you might have heard about it. It's this underground artist.
Yeah, she's new to the
Just
scene.
like up and coming.
Almost,
no one's.
Yeah, like kind of indie vibe.
No one's heard of her.
Yeah.
I think her name is Taylor Shift. Anyway, Taylor Swift. She's still doing the Eras tour.
Yes.
But we went. When did we go?
August 5th.
We went to the August 5th show at SoFi, now called Taylor Swift Stadium. And yeah, so we're going to review that and then get into some other specifics regarding football afterward. But yeah, let's start with...
well, first, we need to tell them what we're wearing.
Oh, yes. For the listeners at home, Hannah and I are both wearing our very exclusive, very elite blue crew neck.
With the international tour dates. Exclusive. We bought these at SoFi Stadium at the concert. You can't get these anywhere else. Is that true? That's true.
You cannot get these anywhere else. We own them.
They're on our bodies.
It's hugging me.
It's the coziest thing.
It's actually really cozy.
I've ever felt.
It's probably my favorite pullover crew neck, actually.
Yeah.
So, because it's like it fits kind of big.
Yeah. Thanks, Taylor.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah, I'm sure you designed the sweaters. No, let's go back and let's tell everyone like our history with Taylor.
Okay.
Right?
Like my Taylor testimony.
Yes, exactly. I'll go first because I know yours is going to be long. I will go first. So, once upon a time, when did her first album come out? Like what year?
Ooh.
Early 2010s?
I think
was it 10 years
earlier than that.
Earlier than that? Look it up.
Because she was like 15?
15. Well, whenever her first album dropped, I was scrolling.
2006.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so early. So I was scrolling TV one day and I happened upon some country music video station where they just show a bunch of country music videos. And I stopped on this channel because this girl caught my eye. She was, her hair was all curled up. She was in a ball gown. She was singing about some guy named Drew. She's singing about crying on her guitar. Teardrops on her guitar, in fact.
Yeah.
And I thought, whoa, what's happening here? First of all, what is this? I thought she was so cute, and the song is actually, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Teardrops on my guitar. And I thought, I better keep my eye on this girl. She's probably, gonna be big one day. So that's my first experience with Taylor, and since then you're more of the Swift master. I'm more of a Swift apprentice. You're Yoda, I'm Luke. I'm a casual listener. I like the hits, and I know more, I guess, than the casual. I know her birthday and I know her middle name. December 13th, 1989, Allison. So I know a little bit more than the average listener, but I am nowhere near what like all the songs, all the lyrics. So that's sort of my thing. I'm a fan, but you take it away and tell me what a real fan is. Would you say
that you became more of a fan when we lived together?
Oh, 100%. Yes. First of all, you're the only one who would play her music like in the living room or whatever. So I would only just listen to her in private or whatever. But you would like blast it in the living room on the vinyl, on the disc. What do you call it?
Oh my God, the
record player. I'm a dummy. So yes, you listening to it all the time definitely made me more of a fan, and made me just you talking about her all the time too. Whenever there's a new album coming out, you always get the house, like hyped up for it. So we were all, even Danny would come out of his room and watch the videos with us. So yes, I think you definitely contributed to my Swift-diness. So
happy.
Thank
I'm
you.
Happy
Thank you for that. Thank you for your service.
Yeah. Wow. I was 13 when Teardrops on my guitar came out, and that song had me similar to you. I was immediately in love with Taylor, and then it just grew into an obsession after each album came out.
Super healthy.
I just got super into it. She used to have like inside on the sleeves of the CDs, she would capitalize certain letters in her lyric books, and if you unscrambled all the letters, it would like tell you who the songs were about or little hints to like what things were about or what's coming next.
So
and
you
I
would
was
unscramble.
Yeah, I was just in it. And I remember up until like I think 1989 might have been the last album I did this with, but I would go to Target like first thing that morning, like before school, anything.
When the album dropped?
Yeah, to get the physical CD.
Wow.
So I have all of the CDs.
You made your mom drive you to Target?
Yeah. Now I have all the vinyls almost.
Or you're saying you drove yourself?
No, I didn't have a car.
So you're like, Mom, can you take...
Well, my mom is also a Swiftie.
Yeah, she is. Okay, that's true.
I've seen her perform 6 times now. Saw the Red Tour, 1989, Reputation, Eras. We had tickets to Loverfest.
We did. And then COVID
hit.
And they gave us the money back.
Yes.
Right? Or did we get vouchers?
No, they gave us the money back.
And then we had to spend it again.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the ticket buying experience for the Eras Tour 2023. But it's not this year or last year?
This year.
This year. Okay.
Oh, well, they went on, I don't know.
They went on sale way
Last
before.
year. Yeah.
Okay, tell me what, because thankfully, I have a really cool bro who buys all of my concert tickets for me. I don't have to lift a finger. She just tells me how much to pay. She just tells me, you have to Venmo me this much. And I go to the concerts. Like, no worries in the world.
It must be so nice. I wish I had a bro like that. I have purchased a lot of concert tickets. This experience of getting Eras Tour tickets was the most stressful 8 hours of my life.
8 hours? That's a whole shift
of
work.
I literally, okay, here's the thing. I got verified pre-sale fan, whatever that was, the verified fan. And they were supposed to go on sale at 10 a.m. that day.
Okay.
So I was ready. I had booked a meeting. Like, I put a meeting on my calendar.
Your work calendar?
Yeah. So that I had an hour blocked off. I was like, it shouldn't take more than an hour. And so I'm logged on, and then as soon as it hits 10 o'clock, Ticketmaster just shuts down. And then we get an email a little bit later that's like, your pre-sale's being moved to 3 p.m. later in the day. So I was like,
so the
shit.
Swifties
Yeah.
crashed the Ticketmaster
Correct.
servers.
Yes.
Wow.
So then I had to make another fake meeting.
At 3 p.m.
At 3 p.m.
Hey, my meeting actually got moved to 3.
And then I was in line or in the virtual queue from like 3 to 7. I was at the office.
That's after work.
Yeah, I stayed to get you a ticket.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you for your service. Meanwhile, I'm at home chilling. Like
watching Jeopardy.
Watching Jeopardy.
I'm sweating bullets alone in the office.
Meanwhile,
haven't eaten.
No dinner. Just alone in her cubicle.
The lights are dim.
Everyone's left.
I have like fake Taylor Swift music playing in the background.
Oh my gosh.
But it worked out. I ended up getting 12 tickets in total.
They let you do that?
Because I had
Oh, you had another. Yeah,
I had 2 pre-sale codes.
Okay.
And we actually had pretty decent seats.
Yes.
Yes.
My only regret is that we weren't able to see the stage, but even still, where we were, we could see.
We were off to the side of it. Yeah.
So we could see where she was. We just couldn't see the front of the stage.
Yeah.
Right? So, wow. Well, thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
You're a soldier. Because I, for sure, would not have.
No.
Because I don't know.
I know, and that's why I didn't ask, to be quite honest.
That's fine. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the tickets. Okay, now let's talk about the months leading up to August 5th, which is our date. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was so much pressure leading up to this because everybody had outfits. Like, it wasn't just like you go to a concert. Like, this was like
oh, even I ordered a shirt.
Yes.
Even though you were kind of roasting me for my shirt.
In comparison.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry. I actually bought the shirt for the other event we went to.
Yeah.
So okay, that's fair. I didn't buy like an additional thing.
Which is why I roasted you.
I just was wearing a Taylor shirt that I already owned because I'm like, I don't ever wear that, so why not wear it to the thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like you where you Made a whole ass. Wait, did you make it or did you order
I made it.
No, you didn't.
I
You made
it.
that?
I bought all the individual parts and I put them together.
Wait, I can't tell if you're lying.
No, I'm not lying.
You made that outfit?
Yes.
You didn't sew that dress.
I made it, Christopher.
You're joking me.
I safety pinned that dress. I cannot sew. But I made it.
Okay, that's fine. Walk us through it. What was it?
Anyway, there's just so much hype around this concert.
Yes.
Everyone's like having all these crazy outfits. So I knew like this wasn't just an ordinary concert for me. I needed to do my best.
Okay.
And so my husband, Lorenzo, he's a newer Swiftie. And I would say as we got closer to the concert, he was getting very hyped.
Yes.
And he was very much obsessed with the vigilante shit chair dance.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell people how you saw footage of this before we went to the show.
On TikTok. Streaming.
Yeah, like you would watch every night.
Everyone does that.
I didn't want to be spoiled. So you like knew the whole show before we even got to it.
Yeah, I had to. There's no way. I thought about going in blind, but there was just no way.
You were too excited.
I was too excited, and then people are streaming, so
So why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Okay,
anyways.
So he saw the dance. You guys saw the dance.
Yes.
Okay.
And we were obsessed with it.
Yes.
And then I was really wanting to do like a couple's costume, but I couldn't really figure it out. Mm-hmm. And then Lorenzo was like, what if I was the chair? And you wore the blue,
Taylor.
Yeah, blue outfit.
Right.
And I was like, there's no way we can make this work.
Okay.
But we ended up doing it. He found the exact chair. He got it printed, and maybe we'll post like a picture.
Oh yeah,
like
yes,
on our
actually we should.
yeah.
Yes, we should.
But he found
and my shirt.
Oh.
Wait, I didn't take photos. Never mind.
Oh my god. He found a picture of the actual chair, enlarged it, put it on a white T-shirt.
Yes.
And then I ordered all of these miscellaneous pieces from Amazon and pieced them together.
Walk us through it. You had tights.
I had the like fishnet tights that were like a
yeah,
nude color.
Yes, the fishnet.
I had like this royal blue sequin like tank top, like
body
bra thing. It wasn't a bodysuit.
Oh, that's right. You were showing off.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't?
Because then I had my sparkly skirt.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You did.
And then I made I like bedazzled some chucks, some royal blue chucks.
Yes.
And I had the garter. And I had it all. And I did get a lot of compliments that night from randos.
I remember.
Yeah.
I recall people would stop you guys and say.
And I even took a picture with someone.
You did?
Yeah.
With the pose? No, not the
No, like she asked if she could get a picture with
like
me.
you're a princess, a Disney princess.
So it was successful.
Perfect.
But I was miserable.
Because it was not comfortable?
No.
Well, beauty is pain.
Beauty is pain, but it was worth it. Right. And everybody loved Lorenzo's, but it was annoying.
You should post the pose.
Yeah.
With because the chair and you guys. So I mean, Swifties will get it.
They'll get it. If you know, you know. KY. Right. What is it?
I don't know.
KY. I don't know. Okay.
So we got to the event. We got there pretty early because we wanted to partake in everything. The bracelets, the friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
Oh no, we made
friendship bracelets.
Friendship bracelets. Yes.
A lot.
I made like 4.
Yeah.
You made a lot.
I made probably like 40.
10 times as much as I.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
No, it was fun. I regret.
Did you trade with anyone?
No.
Oh.
You did.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I can't remember if I did.
That was the best part.
I had just my 4 measly offerings.
I traded with a lot of people.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Ooh, and but no, sorry, before I move on.
Yes.
The bracelet night was cute because we like all got together.
Yes.
Everybody, our friends came in from out of town for the concert.
Yes.
So we had dinner, made bracelets.
Yes.
It was very cute.
It was cute. And then everyone brought, because you guys had a lot.
Yes.
So everyone brought those bracelets to the concert, and everyone else did as well.
Yes.
So you were trading.
Constantly trading, yeah.
And people were taking photos with you.
Yes.
And then we got to our seats.
And it started.
The countdown?
The countdown began.
Okay, let's get into it. So she opens with the summer anthem. No, she doesn't.
She opens with...
Why am I talking? You should be telling this. Okay, go.
First off, the clock, there's a countdown.
Yes, there's a countdown clock.
And after it reaches midnight,
okay,
it's like almost like a mashup of all of these hits from all of the eras. So she
played that?
Yes.
Was I there?
I don't know. You must have blacked out.
I must have blacked out, yeah.
It's when like the big Fanny guys are coming out. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
So it's like she's going through all the eras. Like, I'm Taylor. I was born in 1989.
Okay.
She's like going through all of it.
Okay.
And then she shocks us all and opens with Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince.
She does. I'm sorry. You know what? I should not be talking about this concert at all. Obviously, you know more.
But what I didn't expect is for her to hit Cruel Summer so
early.
Soon.
Yes.
Because that bridge, wow.
Yeah, that's the bridge of the summer.
Yeah, like we really...
I rehearsed that bridge.
You did?
Just so I could sing along with everyone else and not look like a dummy.
Okay, you should also like post your...
Oh, that video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kris made a really dope reel.
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll post that too.
We'll post it. We'll post like a whole recap.
A recap of...
Like a photo dump. Like a recap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, she hits Cruel Summer early on in the show, which is kind of nice because, like, instead of just, like, building the anticipation, because I'd be so like, when is she going to sing it?
Yeah.
So...
Well, it really set the tone. Because she got people very hyped very early.
Correct.
And then it was almost like we were riding that high the entire time.
3 hours.
3.5 hours.
That was my biggest concert I've ever attended. Like, the largest scale, the production, everything. Like, probably the most expensive as well. And the money was worth it. Like, that, what a great show. So, did she not play any songs that you wanted to hear, or did she pretty much cover it?
No, I mean, she pretty much covered it. I would have loved to have heard like more Lover, because I feel like we
missed out on Loverfest. Yeah.
But other than that, I think it was all really well balanced, and she hit all the hits from each era.
Yes.
I loved the secret
songs.
Surprise song.
Okay, so for the listeners at home, Hannah went to 2 shows.
I went to
actually.
2 shows.
Was it 2 nights in a row?
No, I went Saturday and then Wednesday.
Okay, so she went to 2 shows, and the second time you went, you could see the stage.
I could see the stage.
Yeah.
And it was incredible.
Yeah, the giant screen.
Yes.
And
it definitely makes a difference when you can see the whole stage.
Yes. So, what were our secret songs when we went?
We got to hear You're On Your Own Kid and Death by a Thousand Cuts, which Death by a Thousand Cuts was my number one secret, hope for secret song.
Oh, so you got it. You got your wish. Yeah, I remember you freaking the frick out when that song started.
I almost wish... There's just so many reaction videos that Lorenzo took of me.
You didn't post any?
You
had one.
Yeah.
You had one.
But yeah, I was sobbing because that's also a great bridge to belt out.
Yes. So, and
then the second night I went, I got New Romantics and New Year's Day and the announcement of 1989.
Yes.
Taylor
Okay.
Swift.
So first of all, New Year's Day, one of my favorites. I'm jealous that you got to hear that live. And then when she announced 1989, were you just like... First of all, you already knew.
I knew it was coming, but it was the funniest thing because she changed all her outfits for that concert.
Yes,
Everything was blue.
That.
So it was like every time she came out in a new blue outfit, the crowd was just like absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And then right before she announced 1989, her website switched to 1989 themed. So people had like one person saw it in our section and then everybody had their phones. So it was like the news was spreading so fast around us.
In real time. That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was really cool.
Okay, so we talked about the stage and the songs. Let's talk about her outfits. Did she wore the blue one that you were wearing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you were thrilled to see
my twin.
Yeah, you guys are twins. And I remember you guys were trying to. That was my bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I kind of threw it on you last minute.
Yeah. So Hannah asked me to record her doing the dance with Lorenzo.
The chair dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I screwed it up, dude. I fumbled it.
Hey, you know what?
That's my B.
It's okay.
We'll get him next time.
So
just like, what was your overall feeling? Well, I'll go first.
Yeah.
At the concert, I was just hyped the whole time because, again, it was my first like big concert, and all the songs I knew. It's like, it was weird going to a concert where I knew like the majority of the songs, so that's always like a plus. And then just like everyone around us just vibing, and just getting into it and getting so hyped. I think that was just like the atmosphere was really electric for me, and that, like you said, kind of carried me through the whole show. Yeah. It didn't even feel like 3 hours.
Right. It flew by.
It was like she was going like song after song, and I could have done another 3 hours. You know? So,
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was to say, what was your favorite era to see, and like, what was not your least favorite, but like one where you were like, oh, this is whatever.
I don't think I felt whatever about any of them.
Okay.
But my favorite, my favorite song when she started doing "Don't Blame Me."
Yeah.
And dude, that stage that she was on was so dope.
I know.
With the different levels. What was your favorite performance?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, sorry. Did I say my favorite was "Don't Blame Me"?
Okay.
Because I thought.
Was it the whole Reputation part?
I think probably the whole Reputation segment.
You're a Reputation girly.
Am I? Maybe I am.
Maybe you are. I love that for you.
And yours?
I would probably say the Folklore set.
Really?
Yeah.
What, I don't even, when she's on the house?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I just really love Folklore.
Do you?
Yeah.
I didn't peg you for a folklore girl.
I think it was just, I think I got very excited to hear both Folklore and Evermore because we have never heard those songs live before. Mm-hmm. But, well, now that I'm thinking about it, Midnight's was so fun.
Oh, Midnight's was fun.
Like closing out the show.
Yes.
And our dancer.
Oh, the guy.
Shout out that hot dancer.
For anyone who didn't go to the Eras tour, for anyone who didn't get tickets, for anyone who didn't spend 8 hours in a cubicle getting tickets, there was a dancer.
There's this dancer that Taylor has.
And he was hot.
Wow.
Very handsome.
And I follow him on Instagram
and
now.
Chiseled, of course you do. And
a babe.
And when he looked at the camera.
And he winked.
Yeah. We were like, sir.
There's a part in Lavender Haze. Taylor's wearing this big, like,
furry
jacket.
Yes.
And she's taking it off to transition into the next song. Mm-hmm. And he takes it off her shoulders. Mm-hmm. And then before he turns and walks away, he looks straight out to the camera and gives a nice wink.
Yeah. And then
Kris and I weren't sitting next to each other. We had someone in between us. But we both looked at each other.
We like looked at each other. And we're like, did you see that?
I saw it. Yeah. Did you see that?
He's getting actually a lot of attention, right?
I know.
I think we weren't the only ones.
We are not the only ones who noticed. Because I'm pretty sure now he does that wink at like every show.
Of course.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, I would too if I looked like him. Yeah. Okay, so we both had a blast. You probably more. I feel like you really felt the show.
Yeah,
more so than I.
I was sobbing at the beginning.
Yes.
And then the rest was just like euphoria. I was just floating.
Cloud 9.
But the walk to the car.
You hate that. That's your least favorite.
I hate walking to cars after things.
But Lorenzo and I did we get hot dogs?
Yes,
we did.
You guys, I feel like you always get a hot dog.
Dude, when those guys they know what they're doing. As soon as the show ends at SoFi or at the Hollywood Bowl, they get their little sausages, their little carts, their little hot dogs. Actually, they're not little hot dogs; they're actually pretty big hot dogs. And they are grilling up those puppies. And
you can smell.
The smell is incredible.
Yeah.
So Lorenzo and I got those. Meanwhile, you were crying because you had to walk back to the car in your
outfit. That was just unbearable.
Let's tell the folks where we had dinner and what you wore to dinner.
Oh my god!
So before the show, we went to apparently Hannah's favorite restaurant. If you listened to our first episode, apparently Roberta's is her favorite restaurant. So that's where we went before the show. And did she have a change of clothes?
No.
Did she have like a large robe she could put over her outfit? No. She straight up walked into this pizza restaurant.
And it's like fancy.
It's a little upscale. Yeah.
You could say that.
It was the middle of the day. Like the sun was out. People like people were not gonna notice you.
Yeah.
So you with all your meanwhile we're all dressed pretty regular.
Yeah.
And here comes Hannah with her
freaking vigilante shit outfit.
Oh man.
I did get a compliment though from that girl.
Yes, she did compliment.
Yeah, she did
so it wasn't a total loss. It was a
win-win, but I did feel super uncomfortable.
That was funny. Okay, so we walked back to the car. It was a beautiful night. And the Eras tour is still going on, but I feel like I haven't stopped really listening to Taylor.
No.
Like, I'll listen to her at least once a week.
Yeah.
Just because,
I thought you were going to say once a day. I was like, yeah, same.
No, that's you. But speaking of Taylor Swift.
Yes.
I don't know if you've heard. I don't know if you've seen the news at all. I don't know if you're an NFL fan. I don't know if you know who the Kansas City Chiefs are. But I heard, and I saw with my own eyes and heard with my own ears, that Taylor Swift was at the Kansas City Chiefs game, Arrowhead Stadium, on Sunday.
Yes. The 24th of September.
Correct.
At 1:25 p.m.
Yes. Tell us, what do you know about this? What's the buzz around town?
I feel like we're living in my simulation.
Well, first tell the folks. Okay, let's do this. Tell the folks your history with the NFL.
I would love to. So I never had, and we'll get into this later.
Yes.
But I didn't grow up having a team.
Okay.
So
Did you watch football?
I mean, college football.
Okay.
My family's a big Notre Dame family.
Yes.
But I didn't have an NFL team. So I kind of married into
because Lorenzo is a huge
Chiefs fan. Yes.
Okay.
So I kind of married into it.
Okay.
And at first I was like, this is dumb.
Football.
It just takes up all of his time. Fantasy football.
Why we have to watch it every Sunday?
Every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. And I was just... You would get mad, too, because of Jeopardy.
Wait, I forgot we were living together. Hey, guys, we used to live together. Yes, correct. Yes. So, and I was the same as you. I was just a casual whatever. I didn't have
Super
a team.
Bowl, I would watch.
Yeah, I would watch Super Bowl, and I knew kind of how the game worked. But it wasn't until I lived with you guys, with you and Lorenzo, that I got into it. I was like, I know when the games are played. Yeah. I know who the players are. Yeah. I'm a Chargers fan. Formerly San Diego, now of LA, because they were the closest team to Anaheim where I grew up. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be a Chargers fan. But that didn't mean anything. It just meant that when people asked me, who's your team, I would say the Chargers. Yeah. But it wasn't until when we would watch the games, and you guys bought me a Chargers jersey for Christmas, which was really for Christmas, for my birthday, for Christmas, which was really sweet. Shout out to Justin Herbert, my guy. As if I don't know, I sort of know. So got into it, and we would watch it those nights. Yeah, and sometimes I would turn the TV on to Jeopardy, and it'd be football, and I'd be like, what the frick is this? And then Lorenzo would be like, it's Thursday night. And I'm like,
and Jeopardy would be on at 10 p.m.
Yeah, no, and I wouldn't watch it. So it's fine. Yeah. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But
I think, so when we first got married, we've been married for 7 years now. Probably the first 2 years I was not into it. And then I remember one game, just Lorenzo and I, he had it on. I was just sitting on the couch. And I saw this man, if you will.
And he is a man.
He's a man. I saw him... Sans helmet.
Okay. That was the first time you laid eyes on it?
I mean, that I noticed.
Okay.
And he, I was like, I'm sorry, Lorenzo. Who's that player? Who's that? Who's number 87? Just curious.
Yeah,
and then he was like, that's Travis Kelce, the tight end. And I was like,
you're like,
that is a tight end. That is a tight end.
You're like, Travis Kelce.
Interesting. Googling, following everything. Yeah.
Okay. And then, so what year was this? This was way before.
This was probably 2018.
Okay, so this is before most anyone was. He was already good though, right? He was already at the time.
He's the best tight end in the league.
No, yes, obviously.
With the best tight end in the world.
Yikes. Okay, so you were already a fan from the get-go, before any of this, what's going on now.
Yes.
Okay, so we just want to make that abundantly clear.
That Hannah
was a Kelce stan since 2018.
Yes.
Well before whatever is coming
For
next.
all the listeners.
Let the record show.
Let the record show. Yeah, so then after that, after I saw him, I got into it. So then I was like...
Of course, yeah. Okay.
Then I was watching...
Actually, that tracks, yes.
I was watching like every Chiefs game with Lorenzo.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, maybe I'll just buy a Kelce jersey.
Uh-huh.
Then I got a Kelce jersey.
Yes.
And then it like slowly progressed into me watching not just the Chiefs games, but every single NFL game.
I remember towards the end, before I moved out.
Yeah.
We'd be talking and you'd just be spitting NFL facts. And I'm like, who are you?
Yes, because I started to get so invested. I'm a fangirl.
Yes,
at
you
heart.
are. Yes.
And if I start fangirling over something, I'm going to fangirl hard.
Totally.
I started listening to podcasts.
Yes.
Jason and Travis
Yes, they
Kelce
have a podcast. Yes.
put out a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and so I was just learning all this stuff and got super, super into it.
Yeah.
And you know that we ended up going to a Chiefs Chargers game.
Oh yes,
at
the Chargers,
Taylor Swift Stadium.
At Taylor Swift Stadium, the Chargers lost. I remember.
Yeah, which was so fun and exciting. Like that was like a fun game.
Oh, totally. Yes,
Yeah.
I thought you're like we beat you guys.
Oh no.
Okay, I get it.
No.
You're a Chiefs fan.
I just meant like the whole environment was so
that was
fun.
our first. Was that our first
Yeah.
time at SoFi? Yes.
Yeah.
So.
And my first time at like an NFL game.
Oh, mine too. Actually,
Yeah.
yes. So that was definitely a cool experience. We wore our jerseys.
And like everyone was so chill.
Fun.
Like
Yeah.
all the Chargers fans were super fun with us and
Yes,
like our
they were-
Chiefs
yes,
gear.
yes,
like it was
totally.
just really fun.
Yeah, it was a home game for the. I feel like you guys brought me with you just so.
We were safe.
Yeah, you were safe. Like, oh, they're sitting with the Chargers fans, they're fine. But there was actually quite a few Chiefs fans that were wearing their gear, so that was fine. Okay, so.
But fast forward to present day.
Okay, so
Hannah.
September 24th.
No, I'm not doing my NFL story.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Fast forward to this day. I'm in a fantasy football league.
As am I. Our
Kris
first.
and I are slaying the league.
We're not.
Christopher, you're number 1. I'm number 2 in the league.
Bro, no, we're not. Are we? I didn't know.
both two-
Okay, this goes to show how much I know about fantasy.
We're both 2-0.
I'm not 2-0. I'm 2-1.
No.
I lost
No.
to Amber.
No.
I won?
There's been 3 games. We both won 2, and we both. Oh, sorry, we're 2-1. I'm so sorry.
I was just gonna say
Yes.
we're 2-1. Okay.
But you're number 1. I'm number 2.
Dude, we're killing it.
We're killing it.
Who
would've
I didn't. Not me.
Not me. Look at us.
I didn't. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
news to me.
It's great news.
Thank you for telling me that
Of
because
course.
I was really bummed because I thought, oh, I lost because I was 2-0.
Yeah.
And then 2-1 now, and I was like, oh, my streak is gone. Now it's
Yeah.
all downhill from here. I'm
No.
gonna get like smoked.
No.
But
There's
you know
still hope
what?
for us.
Guess what?
Yeah.
1 and 2, baby.
And I'm also flying to Kansas City.
Oh, you are
in 2 weeks,
weeks.
to
Yeah.
see a game.
To watch. Who are they playing?
The Broncos.
Okay. the
At
Broncos.
Arrowhead Stadium, and I'm praying
That Taylor is there? Oh
That
my
Taylor is
gosh,
there.
that'd be so crazy. Okay, so let's
yeah,
go back to
let's
September
catch up.
24th. Taylor
Do you-
Swift was spotted. Go ahead.
Do you want me to give like the history?
Please.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So Travis Kelce went to the Eras Tour, Kansas City Night
Yes.
2.
Okay.
And on his podcast with his brother, he was just doing a little recap of the tour. And he said he was bummed because he made Taylor Swift a friendship bracelet that had his phone number on it.
Right.
He wasn't able to give it to her. So fast forward a couple of weeks, we hear it's released that they've been hanging out.
Okay.
They had a couple of meetings.
Okay.
But it has not been confirmed up until that point.
Okay.
And then Travis, it just keeps rumbling on, and Travis says that he shot his shot and he put the ball in her court and said, like, I've seen you rock the stage at Arrowhead, and now it's time for you to see me rock a stage at Arrowhead.
Wait, how did he well, they have their
Yeah.
they exchange.
Yeah.
This is news to me.
So
Wow.
he got interviewed last week, I think like Wednesday or Thursday, where he revealed that he said that to her.
Okay.
So then imagine the shock when we see Miss Swift in Travis Kelce's suite
With his mom.
with his mother.
When it came on TV, I was like, first of all, what am I watching? Why is Taylor at this game?
Yeah.
Because it was like my brain couldn't compute what was happening.
And she's historically an Eagles fan.
Right, because she's
Yeah.
from Philadelphia.
Yes.
So, which is actually Jason's team.
Yes.
Right, which is his brother.
Yeah.
So they were spotted together. There's buzz around town that they might be hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay, then we spot her.
It's a hard launch.
Of their relationship?
Yes.
Wait, truly.
I mean, she showed up.
You're saying she's very calculating.
This is just out of character for her. Like, first of all, she isn't really seen in public places. But lately, Miss Swift has been out and about. She's been in New York. She's been getting dinner with Sophie Turner. She's been out with her girls.
Okay, so what does that mean?
I'm just saying, like, it's just a new time for her, and I love it. I feel like she's just thriving.
Which is crazy because she's in the middle of a tour. So when...
she has off-season. Like, she's off right now. She doesn't start up again until November 8th.
Oh, well, that shows how much I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying she's spending time in the public eye.
I just think, and let me get emotional here. Let's bring down the lights.
Okay. Go on.
I think this is the first time we're seeing Miss Taylor Swift
happy,
just really happy and like content and just like living her life.
Okay.
And okay, yeah. Sorry, I could go on a tangent.
No, I get you.
So we see her at this football game, which is already crazy.
Which is crazy because
she flew her private jet to Kansas City, Missouri, for a football player.
And I love that she didn't tell anyone.
She didn't tell anyone.
The cameras just catch her there. Yeah. And the whole world just goes crazy.
Yeah. They interviewed Patrick Mahomes, quarterback of the Chiefs, after the game.
Yes.
Did you see this?
I don't remember.
Okay. And he was saying that Travis just casually mentioned it on Friday. Like, yeah, Taylor's coming to the game. Nothing else. And the guys were just like, what? Taylor Swift is coming to the game? Like, what the hell?
Taylor Allison Swift is coming
and he's just like, yeah, Taylor's coming.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so
she's having the time of her life in this suite. Everyone has seen the clips.
Dude,
her jumping up and down, yelling, "Let's fucking go!"
Yeah, dude, the internet is on fire. Like, my algorithm is nothing but Chiefs and Taylor.
I know.
And Travis.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Can I be honest?
Go ahead.
I just have such mixed feelings.
Wait, about the pairing or what?
I don't know. Maybe you can help me.
Go ahead. Okay.
I'm being vulnerable here.
No, please.
Okay. I love Travis. I love Taylor. I love that they're together.
You have loved them each separately.
Hard.
For many years.
I've loved them hard.
For many years.
Yes.
And now...
they're together. And it's this weird thing where, like, worlds are colliding. And now just, like, everybody loves Travis.
Meanwhile, you've loved him since 2018.
I'm just trying to say...
Like, you were first.
I'm just trying to say...
You were the first.
I was the first.
Like, you're not trying to gatekeep.
I'm not trying to gatekeep.
You're not trying to like, hey, please love him. Love both of them.
Yeah.
But let the record show.
Let the record show. I have a TikTok that I made to prove it.
Are you just like mad that now all these like Swifties who know nothing about the NFL?
No, I'm not like that. Because I'm like, I get you know what I think it is? And Lorenzo said this last night, which I think was perfect. Because he was like, I'm getting annoyed too. But I'm getting annoyed because it's just the same stuff and the same jokes over and over again. I guess like on our feeds. Like
yes.
It hasn't been like any like new updates. It's just like different people telling the same thing.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yes, that is.
Like, I think it's just the volume.
I'm shocked at the number of videos that I've seen about this just in one day.
Well, and it's insane. Travis's jersey sales went up 400%.
Because of Swifties?
Yes, and I forgot like the crazy amount of like he got like 300,000 more followers on Instagram. Like
all the Swifties.
Yeah, like it's insane. And it's also terrifying because if it doesn't end well,
I know he's going to be well, that video I think I sent it to you where those guys were like, he better treat her right. He better be a nice. I thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
And I think what is your take on him as a person and him dating Taylor? Like, is it you're jealous? For
him as a person, I think he's a good dude. Like, I think he
like just a genuine.
Yeah, he has a really great family.
Okay,
and
so he's family oriented.
If you haven't watched the Kelce documentary, I highly recommend.
Brother?
Yeah,
is it whole family?
It's mostly about his brother, but Travis is in it a lot.
Okay,
and they just really love each other. And I think he's grounded in that. I think he has like a good home base, and I think like would just be like a chill dude to hang out with.
Okay, so he's not like one of these other guys who are like just like way off the wall.
Yeah.
He's
and I mean, like, his track record with his like last relationship was like 5 years.
Okay, so I think he's not like sleeping around or whatever. Okay.
I think he's like a solid dude, and I think, I mean, he's
hot.
He's hot.
Okay.
And he's probably a freak in the sheets.
Yikes. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hot is he?
10.
10.
Easy.
Like a 20.
Yeah.
And Taylor?
Taylor's a 10.
Taylor's also a 10. No, they're both very attractive.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think?
But they're also goofy, which I think just adds to their hotness, you know?
Like goofy together or goofy on their own?
Just like goofy people.
Yeah.
On their own.
Okay, so what do you think about her dating him?
I'm happy for her. I think it's really, I'm like happy Taylor's in her sporty era.
Her sporty?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, I think it's good for her. She's only ever dated artists.
Oh, you mean like, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm like...
She's never dated an athlete.
Yes, and it's someone who...
She's dated actors.
Yeah.
And musicians.
Yes, like creatives.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it might be like a nice
balance. Some could say that football is a type of creative outlet.
Yeah.
No, she's never dated an athlete.
Yeah, I think it might be like a good balance. But I also wonder, like, what do they talk about?
So I immediately looked up their birthdays. Travis was born in, do you know? Mm-hmm. October 5th, 1989.
Her grandma, Marjorie.
Same birthday?
Yeah.
You're lying.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh. That's not where I was gonna go. That's not literally where I had no idea. I was gonna say he's only a couple months older than her.
Yeah.
Because they're born in the same year.
Yeah.
So I love, because you were saying what do they talk about?
Yeah.
So like if they're born in the same year, I assume they've had similar exposure to like the world and like experiences and like media, whatever. So you think they talk, like, did they listen to the same music? Did they watch the same movies?
I don't know.
Like the same? Because he grew up where?
In Cincinnati?
Okay.
Or New Heights?
You're fake.
I don't know. He's from Ohio.
Okay, so he grew up in Ohio.
Oh, Cleveland Heights, Ohio.
Okay, yeah. And she grew up in, I think...
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, but then she has spent a lot of time in
Tennessee.
In Nashville. Okay,
yeah.
So they're both like East, kind of Midwest, East Coast people.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I like the pairing.
Yeah.
And he's obviously taller than her, which is nice.
Right.
Because she's a model.
I know, she can wear heels and not even have... Did you see the video of them leaving the stadium together?
Dude.
She looks so mini.
Oh, because she wasn't in heels.
Yeah.
I just imagined, like, people watching them leave, like, what is going to... Like, I would be so, like, what? Ah!
I know.
You know? Like, I'd be freaking out. Cause, like,
and did you know what he did for her?
What?
Like, have you heard?
Okay. You know way more than I do, so please enlighten me.
So he rented out the rooftop of this restaurant called Prime Social, which...
In Kansas City?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I already made reservations for me and
That's
Lorenzo.
That's where you're going
months
in 2 weeks?
ago.
In 2 weeks?
Yes, I made the reservations months ago. So me and Kelsey like the same...
Obviously, you're...
Yeah.
Okay, so...
So he rented out the whole rooftop and he threw a party for
her?
For Taylor and like the Chiefs players. His mom was there. And so they were all hanging out up there until like 2 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, he's got the money.
I know.
So, wow.
Anyway.
What a gesture. You're saying that was a gesture.
I think it was a gesture.
Okay.
I just love it.
What?
It's kind of like when I used to play with Barbies, you know, and I would kind of make these like stories up and I'd have like my Ken.
You're saying you had a Kelce Swift fanfic?
No, it just feels like my... I don't know.
Like I see what you're saying. Like your two things that you love so much.
Have come together.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like you have more to say, like a lot more about this whole thing. Do you?
No, I'm okay.
We have time.
I just I'm still processing.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for them.
Okay.
And I just want the record to show
that in 2018. Long before. What do you think this means for her music, her future music?
I don't know.
Is she going to write songs about
football?
Have you seen the TikToks? Gosh. Dude, I'm telling you, the internet is crazy about this. It's crazy. I'm
Do you think they just like scroll through TikTok together and laugh?
I'm shocked at how fast people are producing content. Like that guy made a whole music video already about a fake song that she could have written about the NFL. And I'm like, you guys are fast.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, look at us. We're making a podcast about it.
Okay, you're right. So we're
2
guilty.
days after.
We are guilty also.
Yeah. I think what was really sweet is a lot of people checked in on me. How are you doing?
They did?
Yes, at least 5.
Okay. Because they know that you love the Chiefs and Kelce.
Yeah.
And you love Taylor Swift, obviously. You're queen.
Yeah.
Well, wow. We covered a lot today.
That was a lot.
Anything else you would like to add?
No. I mean, we'll just see. I guess we'll just update, like, as new things progress with this.
Well, we'll be covering this live. We're going to keep our finger on the pulse of this. I mean, Hannah will, for sure.
Yeah.
And then we'll post some of that Taylor stuff that we said from the concert.
Oh, yes.
And then, and you'll post some stuff from the Chiefs game in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So in a couple weeks, look out for that content. That's the bell. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you, and we invite you to join the We Used to Live Together podcast community. Follow us at We Used to Live Together on Instagram, and email any questions or comments to weusedtolivetogether@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, it's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun.
Bye!